afternoon, you guys. Today is Monday. My lunch break is almost over, but I wanted to open up today by saying hello. I recently showed you guys me going to Joann Fabrics to see if I could find something to cover the ottoman up with. And I didn't really find anything in there. I did find something in there, but what I found would not work because it wasn't wide enough. And then they had another upholstery fabric that I really did like, but it wasn't necessarily the color I was going for. So when I went to my mom's yesterday, she had like a throw blanket that was more on the white side. And she gave that to me because it would be, one, thick enough to cover the print that's on the ottoman. And I'm thinking I might just dye it. So I may go over to Michael's when I get off work and get some RIT dye, but I want to do some more research on it because I've never dyed anything before, and I want to figure out exactly how to do that. And I think I can dye it dark enough to where I can use that instead. But I also need to go by Home Depot and like get some wood that can hold up the ottoman where it sags in the corners, and also see about getting some foam to push up there too, just for extra cushion. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I may be able to do that. I might have to go to Hobby Lobby. Where would I go to get the foam? Because Joann's is not that close to me and I don't want to ride all the way over there. I could probably even use like the foam that you get when you're trying to add cushion to your bedding. Would that work? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But as for now, I've got about 10 minutes left on my lunch break, and then I'll be back with you guys a little bit later to show you guys, one, what the fabric looks like, kind of live with the idea, and then see about getting the RIT dye, because they did have it at Michael's and I think it was like $5 and some change. I probably need 2 or 3 of them. And then I'm pretty sure Michael's may have some kind of foam that I can get to push up there. So anyway, that's it. I'll be back a little bit later. Good afternoon. It is lunch break on this here Tuesday. I didn't end up picking the camera up at all again yesterday, and I was telling you guys about the blanket that I got from my mom's house that I'm gonna dye with RIT dye so that I can upholster or reupholster the ottoman that goes to the sofa downstairs. Now, to me, keeping it this color, for one, is going to show up more dirt, and I want to break up some of the cream that's downstairs, or that off-white. And I was looking for a darker color fabric to do it, but what she gave me is actually perfect because this blanket is very thin, as you can see, but it's thick enough that where you can't see through it. So I am going to end up doing the RIT dye. I didn't end up going yesterday to Joann's or Michael's to get the dye, so I'm probably going to end up doing it this weekend. What I'll do is I'll just go Friday after I get off work, see if I can find the dye. When I went on to RIT's, onto their website, they have like a color recipe, if you will. Like there's a way for you to like go on there, see what color you're trying to match, and then they'll tell you the colors to get to match together. Even if I was doing one color, I would probably need 3 or 4 bottles to do that whole blanket. I was going to try to do it in my laundry room sink, but I think that doing it in my top loader would be best. I've seen people do it in their washing machines on YouTube. I'm definitely going to record the process because I've not seen anyone lately, like any new videos of people doing it in their washing machine. So it's going to be a learning curve for me. But when I do it, I will record the process because I have a Samsung washing machine, top loader, and I'm gonna have to finesse it because I did bleach my drop cloth in my washing machine and that made it easier. But I've also bleached the drop cloth in my sink as well. But now we're dealing with color and I don't want a big mess because the way I was gonna do it was like line the sink up with like a huge garbage bag. But then if the garbage bag is black, I can't really see it that well, I don't think. Not that that probably even matters, but doing it in a washing machine would be much easier, and then I could bleach my washing machine out before I do another load. Maybe I'll do darks afterward instead of doing white if there's any like residue. But yeah, it's got like a little bit of a print on it, if you can tell, which kind of goes with the print of the rug downstairs. But I think it's going to end up being really nice if I can get the color to match. So I think I'm probably going to end up having to do, I don't really know, because again, I think you do 1 bottle per pound, and I think this blanket is probably 2 to 3 pounds. I put it on my I put it on my scale, but it didn't pick up, it didn't register, so I'm just guessing how much it weighs. But I do love the fact that it's a thin blanket, right? And so it's thin, but it's not like transparent or where you can see through it. So I don't really need to have anything underneath it, because if you remember, my ottoman it's gray and white. It's got like a white print on it. I'm gonna have to bring it up from the basement, but the corner sags, so I also have to get some way to stuff some foam up there and like some wood to keep it from sagging so that I could push the cushion out. Caden likes to, I made a bad habit of letting him, when he was a lot smaller, jump around on the furniture when I would be working. And so because he still likes to jump around, I don't want him to jump on the ottoman and like push the corners in. So we'll have to work on him with that to keep that from happening. So I'm gonna have to do a Home Depot run because I need some wood, maybe 4x4 or something. And then I need some foam, and then I need to dye.
Like a baby doll.
It's gonna probably be about $50. That's what I'm thinking. But we gonna see. We're gonna do it together and we're gonna see how it comes out, because I definitely feel like I need something downstairs as far as a table, ottoman or something, and I can't figure out what would be a good coffee table. Golden glass coffee table, and I don't want to do white or run the risk of not finding something that is off white, so I may as well do fabric, what was there before. What we're going to be working with, it's not the same print, but there is some texture to this. What is it? What is it? Give this boy some water. Drinking water. So this is the ottoman. This is the original color of the sofa, and I'm gonna cover it. I don't know if you can see it well on camera, but it's an indentation there, in every corner really. There's a sag there. So of course, if I flip it over, I can push it up underneath. Like I can push the cushion up, but I need some wood to kind of go across it so that it won't do that every time. So yeah, I want to make sure I get some before and after so you guys can see. I don't often get enough before and after. So yeah, this is what it's looking like before I even do the project. And then the fabric that I'll be using to cover it, kind of just want to get an idea of what it will look like once I do cover it. And keep in mind, I'm going with a dark teal color. It almost doesn't really matter what variation of the teal color I get from dyeing, because I've got different shades of teal. So this is what I'm working with. Let me see, can I tuck it? Get a visual. Tuck it to get a little visual on it. I definitely want it to be dyed, so that's a no-brainer for me. I definitely want to break up that cream. So, like I said, any variation of my accent color is going to give it the pop that I'm looking for. The fabric itself is good because you cannot see through it. So, fix the dips. You can definitely see that indentation there. Fix the dips on it. It's even worse than it was. So I can actually push it up. But it needs an extra layer. Yeah, because all you gotta do is sit on it and it'll dip right back down. So it needs an extra layer of foam in here. The foam that's in it is about this thick. Yeah. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, sit down for a minute because I'm doing too much. Whew. What I'm probably gonna do is give the ottoman a good cleaning with my Bissell. I'm going to put it in the playroom and let it dry. I'll clean it this evening. Yeah, I'll clean it this evening. And then I may start getting the dye because I need salt in a big quantity. So I'm trying to think, because I bought a really big salt. Where did I get that from? Maybe I got it from Kroger, because I know I'm gonna need a few cups of salt and the fixative as well to prevent it from like bleeding. And it's gonna be really pretty. This is the color that I wanna do. This was an old sheet that I had that I did the pillowcase out of, but this is the color that I'm going for. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to do any shade of teal just to kind of break up all this cream, because the rug being cream, the sofa being cream, a lot of the pillows being cream is too much. Once I get this out of the way, then I'll start working on my canvases. I got an idea of what technique I want to use for the canvases. So yeah, I'll wait on that for another week or two because I still have to get the acrylic paint. I need to see if I can get some of the gold leafing. And then I also want to get some kind of a paste or plaster because I do want some of it to be like 3D-ish. And I'm gonna use piping bags to do that. I don't have like any drawn out picture that I want to use, but I kind of want to use balloons because I want to carry out some of the circular pattern in the canvas art. So I got all these DIYs in my head. And this is an effective way to be able to save money, right? So because I ain't got it like that, I got to figure out how to do it myself. And because I got a little artsy in me, I'm gonna take advantage of that and just do it myself. The 3 projects that I have that I'll do soon throughout the next couple of months is doing this ottoman, doing the canvas art, and then the curtains. Yeah. And then after that, I'm trying to do all kinds of DIYs because, again, it saves you a lot of money to do that. Picking up those canvases was such a great deal. And then the paint, the acrylic paint, is so inexpensive that, yeah, you can definitely save yourself hundreds of dollars doing things yourself if you're comfortable with it. I had all these creative ideas in my mind that I've never put to action, and now I want to do that. So yeah, anyway, I can't wait to see how this comes out, you guys. It's definitely too bright. I need to break that up, but the ottoman fits perfectly in here because it went with the sofa to begin with. So yeah, instead of trying to find a coffee table that would work, this is definitely a better method. Let me take one of these blankets and see. See what it will look like. I got these little blankets from Walmart. They were on sale for $1. It's not quite wide enough, but okay, now don't make me, because I can use this. Take both of them and do the sides. Don't even make me do it. What? How would I do it though? Because it's not quite wide enough on the sides. So how can I do it? You guys, what? That's so pretty. That's so pretty. That would save me even more because I wouldn't have to get all the dye. But then I would want throw blankets still on the corners because on the arm of my sofa is where my imperfections are, which you guys may not be able to see on camera, but I can see it in person. So I would want to get throw blankets still. But this is the color. That is the color. You know, you gotta run it past your mom sometimes. Her and her FaceTime, she don't be picking up. Ooh, I got 10 more minutes left on my lunch break, so it just rang.
It didn't ring on my end.
Huh. You want to try to call me?
I don't know how to FaceTime you.
You don't know how to call from the FaceTime?
She showed me and it was pretty easy. But
Well, let me try again. I don't know.
I don't know. It might not be picking it up in the store.
Maybe you're not getting no good reception.
Tell me.
Anyway, what I was thinking is you remember the blankets that I got from Walmart that time that was $1? I'm thinking that this is going to be a better idea for me and a better solution. Yes, I think I like it. Okay, so I figured out how I can fix this sag issue. And I don't know why I didn't think of it before. But as you can see, the foam was only being held up by this felt, right? And of course, over the time of Caden jumping, the felt is now torn off in all four corners. So what I'm gonna do is measure from maybe here to here on the wood slats, and then I'm gonna put some wooden slats in between to hold it up. Yeah, that's gonna be a better solution because the wood can go right under here, not all the way the width, but if it's like right about here, I can slide the wood slats under, go under here, through here, and over here, like up to there. Yeah. Good afternoon. You know, if I'm talking to you guys in the afternoon during the week, I'm on my lunch break. I'm getting ready to clean this ottoman that I didn't end up doing yesterday. So I'm gonna clean that, and then when I get off work, I'm gonna run over to Home Depot for the wood. There's a Hobby Lobby in the same parking lot, so I may try to see if they got some kind of foam just to give it a little extra push, but I'm not certain that I need it. So I either will or won't do that, but I'm definitely gonna go when I get off work because I would rather do the ottoman before the weekend rather than waiting. I'm impatient like that. So also, I need to sew those throw blankets together. So I'm gonna do that as well. And then get a really good feel for like where, cause there's gonna be a seam somewhere. I just don't want it to necessarily be noticeable. So yeah, I'm gonna sew that together and then see if we can get this project finished, because now I want to see the ottoman in the living room and start to see the pieces and things come together. So yeah, I am going to try to sew these ends together. I'm gonna have to pin it first. Did one straight line across so I can give the blanket more length, and I left the corners open because I want to lay it down first to see if this sew would work. So okay, because it's more than enough to go under here but not quite enough to pull it over. I hope you guys caught that. So there's more fabric on this end, but it covers all the way across here and along the side, ow, and along the front. Is just not quite long enough to cover all of this. So I'm gonna cut this extra fabric and sew it to this line. And then that's how I'm gonna make it work. Okay, so I'll have to do some finessing. I think I should sew these ends together. There's a little bit of gap right here, but I think if I stretch it enough, I can sew that together too. We gonna try. I figured it out, you guys. So you guys, I'm so happy about my sew job to make that work. It's gonna come out really nice once I do my tucks and staples. My good old sewing machine did the trick. Thanks, Mom. All right, you guys, so I have not gone anywhere for the day. Hopefully I can still get out there, but I haven't left as of yet. I had all this extra fabric left, so I think what I'm gonna do is cut it. I don't know that it matters if I were to staple it down or not before. I kind of want to get that out of the way, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is cut this fabric some more because I don't need all this excess. I really don't. I probably can still use it as a tiny, tiny throw blanket. I'll do something else with it. Maybe make a small pillow with it, but I'm about to cut it real quick. And yeah, hang on, you guys. Some imperfections, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm learning as I go. I still have to put the wood slats in, but I decided to go ahead and staple it, and I'm happy with the outcome. Oh, that saved me so much money and time not to have to dye that blanket. So I am done with the ottoman for today. I will give you guys a follow-up once I get the wood slats put in, but as far as like stapling everything down, I am done. I'm happy with how it turned out. I didn't want this video to be too long because I don't think I'm gonna get to Home Depot today. So if I have to do that over the weekend, I'm fine with it. But I, being the impatient me that I am, went ahead and did the stapling part. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video from start to finish. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Be blessed.
what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you. And I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I'll never let you down. Let you down, let you down. I'm your song, you'll play all my melodies. There's no
Mouse is
one
back,
else,
yay!
'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that
So I put the wood slats in last night, and it definitely did the trick to fix the sag.
The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me.
Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.
You, me, forever, yeah. You, me.